Hey, welcome back to Auntie's Cakery. A while back I made a graveyard cake with purple strings and a black cake, and it was so cool. In fact, I did a shorts of it recently, so you can go back and watch that. But then I decided to remake this cake with better picture and better colors. As you can see, I already covered this cake in fondant and starting to airbrush it like a sunset. I'm using canary yellow and then sunset orange, a little deep pink, and then some violet for the top. Next, I had this stencil cut out, so I'm using some midnight black to spray in that area. Oh, looks pretty good. Here's the next row. That one looks even better. Now I'm going to mark the cake where I'm going to put the strings. And this is the Royal Icing I'm using. I'm just showing you this so you can get the idea of the consistency. And then I paddle it. Basically, I'm smushing the bubbles out of the icing because I do not want these strings to break. Stick it in a plastic bag. Using a piping tip number 2, piping these nice long strings. That paper down at the bottom is just so I know the depth of the strings. And once I have that first swag down, I'm going to make some spiderweb-like strings. A couple going to the top, a couple going to the center, and a couple going down to the bottom. Oopsie, that one broke. Not a problem, just fix it up and repipe it. I'll do that on all the swags. Next, I'm going to put a couple little swags in between the big ones. After I've got that done, I'm going to do some little lace loops down here at the bottom. I don't remember why I did this on the first cake, but I really like it, so I'm doing it on this cake too. It's time to flip the cake upside down. I'm sorry this is blurry. I thought I had it focused, but I didn't. I'm gonna pipe some strings hanging down. And because I'm using Royal Icing, this dries hard, so pretty soon I'll be able to flip it back up and these strings will be standing straight up. I'm going to be doing 3 rows of strings down here. And while those strings dry, I'm going to add a little Tylose powder to some gray fondant. This is what I'm going to make the headstone from. And I want it to have kind of a marble look, so I'm adding some black into it also, and mixing it just a little. Roll it out, and you see it has that marble look. Cut it out. Shape it. With a toothpick, I'm going to do my RIP, rest in peace. And down at the bottom, I'm going to stick a couple toothpicks in it, and that will be used to stick into the cake. I actually let these dry overnight and stuck them in the next day. And with the remaining black icing I have, I'm going to pipe some spiky grass. At least it's supposed to be grassy-like, all around the bottom of the cake. And then I'll put some up around the headstones. Then I'm going to make a fondant rose. Cutting out a whole bunch of circles, smoothing them out like petals. And with a little piping gel, I will glue them all together. Again, my focus wasn't exactly on, so I'll give you the gist of it. Wrapping layer after layer of petals until it's about the size I like. And tuck that last one in. Shaping the feathers, listen to me, shaping the petals just a little bit more. And then I'll stick that onto the cake. If you like this cake, give me a thumbs up, please. I would really like a lot of people to see it. I know, it's kind of selfish, but I really like sharing these type of designs. And if you liked this cake, check out the video on the screen. You may like that one too.